From the news command at EDP, Norwich Evening News here in Norwich. A bit of a grey day here. Behind the camera, the man you can't see is Uncle Tom Bristow, commonly known as Colonel Mustard in the office.
Good morning.
Good morning from Tom. Well, it's an exciting morning. There's already one breaking story that we're on to this morning, which our news rivals will be chasing us after. We've got a lovely story from the Lowestoft area, which is astonishing. It's a speeder who obviously the police have been tweeting about. Suffolk Police, thank you Suffolk Police for the tip. Speeding, Tom, at what speed?
105 miles per hour.
In a 40 mile an hour zone. Is that nearly three times, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's well over two.
Not
So we're looking at that one during the day. But in our hands, our print products already available across Norfolk, North Suffolk and Fenland, and down as far as Bury St Edmunds, I'm told, into dear Suffolk. So we've got lots going on, but the big headline really is this great story about Russell Martin, the Norwich skipper who dashed up after the birth of his baby boy to Liverpool, got to Anfield. We won't talk about his defending as much as his attacking, because he managed to score a right little corker, the sort of goal I used to score, and you never did, Tom Bristow. You didn't play football, did you?
Not too much.
Not too much. You're a rugby man, I guess. So after all the rugby fun, we had this great story coming out of Liverpool. And I must say, Paul Chesterton's picture is astonishingly good. What we hope as editors is when you get a great story, that there's a picture to back it up. I think everybody knows my thoughts about pictures, but our freelance who covers Norwich everywhere for us, Paul, who has a Twitter feed and his own website, you can find him. He's just an ace, and he caught this picture for us, which I'm very proud of. Boy, oh boy. So it allows us to do a poster front. And our poster front means that, you know, some fans in this hopefully very good season where Norwich stay up and prosper, we'll treat that as a souvenir. And there's a cracking little product today from Norwich for all you Norwich fans. And of course, it's not only that, we've got the back page and coverage inside. So
and pinking in as well today.
And we've got pinking in both products. We'll talk about the EDP in a minute. Thanks, Tom. So inside the evening news, some lovely stories about young musicians who were busy at the weekend in Norwich. Donations coming through here for the refugees who may or may not arrive soon, but lots of kind people donating clothes. Stories about pollution levels in Norwich being higher than those in London, astonishingly. Whether or not we're in some kind of tight little area where pollution hangs, it surprises me. So we're following that story up. And lovely stories. Cathedral services for Battle of Britain heroes. We did a lot last week, which you might remember. Super supplement with all the names of the few in them. And of course, we're backing the Nook appeal, which goes from strength to strength. Moving over to the evening news, a different take on that same picture, obviously, and a cunning advertiser. I think it's a cunning advertiser. It's coming with a green and yellow ad, which obviously goes down well today. You can see the match there. A great lead from the west of the county. I was over at South Runcton yesterday, saying farewell to the fire chief, Nigel Williams. But just down the road at Downham Market, there's a really fabulous campaign to get a memorial to the 705 RAF aircrew who went through Downham Market, RAF Downham, and never came home. And they've never had this memorial. So we've picked that up, and we feel that's so strong. We've kept it through all our editions today. It went into our West edition. Turning through the pages of the EDP, there's the fire chief's farewell, lovely picture. Quite interesting in that the barn where it was in, the farmer who owns the barn, lovely man, got a cherry picker out for us. So photographer Ian Burt was up in the sky. I took a picture of him up there, taking a picture of us. So we hope all these people today will pick up and buy the EDP. Sales. Thank you. Lovely picture, and there's Nigel Williams with his own uniform, which was on show. Note the byline there.
So is that by Nigel?
I think that's. I think that'll be by me, because what's the point of turning out a reporter when I was already there? So I did that little piece. Moving on, this story caught my eye. The story of one-eyed Artemis, rescued after